Okay. Ah, I did not make it. I'm throwing myself on the mercy of the court. Listen, right here. Failure is not a roadblock, but a stepping stone. Let me tell you something about failure. Okay. You need it. Okay. You need it because it helps you grow stronger. See, every time you set out to achieve something that is not an easy task, because anything worthwhile is not easy to get, right? And denying yourself food for 25 days. This is why I'm doing this. This is why it's on my calendar to complete this mission. I don't care how many times I try and fail, it trains me to keep getting back up. Because when you're down and you're not out, you always have a chance to succeed. In sales, they teach you every no gets you closer to that yes. And failure is the same way. It's a stepping stone. It's not a roadblock. Doesn't mean you stop. It doesn't mean now throw the whole thing out the window. Up, I didn't do it yesterday. So, but the cool thing about it is, you shoot for the moon, you get some of the stars, right? I've been trying to get myself on a fast and raw regimen for a while. And what that means to me is I've made my fasting window 12 midnight to 9 p.m. That's a 21-hour fasting window. And the reason why I do that is because that gives me, a couple hours to just kind of, have something raw to eat, and then a digestion period before 12 o'clock again, right? But that's a hard thing to do as well. And I figured, you know what? Even though I didn't complete the 24-hour mission that I wanted to yesterday, I didn't eat until about, I don't know, maybe 9:30 last night. So I did achieve my normal, which I haven't been able to do because I've been, snacking on fruit and things throughout the day, which you probably are like, you beating yourself up for eating some fruit? Yeah, because I want fasting done, which means nothing, no food. I don't care if it's a carrot. Okay. I don't care if it's a peanut. Fasting means fasting, you know? And if I'm not hard on myself, who's going to be hard on me? Jen's not going to be hard on me because she's not built like that. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, Jen is a lot more easygoing and she always builds me up. That's one of the reasons I love her so much. It's like, what are you doing? You didn't hit that. That's not her. She's like, babe, you beating yourself up. What are you doing? What you're doing is, you know, crazy. You know what I mean? The 20-hour thing. So I did achieve that. but it's not good enough for me. I want not only 24 hours, I want 24 hours times 25 straight. And I know I can do it because I've done 20. So I'm going to look at this as it should be looked at. Whenever you achieve something, this is my message to you today. I'm not going to be on here a full hour. This is my message to you today. If you try something that you've been wanting to do and you take a shot at it and you miss the mark, that doesn't mean you stop shooting. That doesn't mean you let go of that dream. That doesn't mean everything's over, the world has ended. You can't try again tomorrow. I know I always say tomorrow's not promised to you, but we're going to go with the odds here. Okay. Should you be blessed to wake up the next day, try the shit again. You know, failure is meant to strengthen you, not weaken you. Okay. Warriors don't sit down when they don't hit the mark. You think that every person who won a race won every race they ever ran and won it the first time? You know, I love the Ball family. LaMelo Ball does not make every shot he takes. Does that mean he stops? Hell no. He's going to go for it again and again and again. You know, when he first started in the NBA, they benched him. They had him riding the bench. Did that stop him? No, it did not. Every opportunity he got, he went out there and he did his best, and that got him a starting position. Jello, same thing, you know. Does this mean because he got waived that he stops trying for his NBA dream? Hell no. Right now, Jello's on the swarm, probably salivating, thinking that spot is mine. I'm closer than I've ever been, and I'm going to hit it. Tina Ball, when she had a stroke, does that mean she stops trying to heal and get back to her normal? Is she going to accept that new normal as permanent? No. The only way failure becomes permanent is if you decide to make it permanent. See, that's how I'm built. I don't look at yesterday's failure. We're going to call it what it is because I set out to do something and it wasn't done. And you can see what kind of manager I was, right? Hey, listen, if I'm not tough on me, who's going to be tough on me? You know what I'm saying? I got to have my own. One thing about me, I can put my foot up your ass, but I'm going to put my foot further up my own ass. Because if I'm not better, how am I going to make you better? If I don't have high expectations of myself, how can I expect it of people around me? And I don't associate with the only people I associate with is you guys. I live with Jen. We stay in the house like all the time. I don't have a bunch of people around me. I only want winners around me. I only associate with people that have the mindset like I do. And if they aren't around me, then I'm by myself because I have it. You know, I'd rather be alone than be with a loser and be around a bunch of losers who all they think about is losing. And when they do lose, they don't think that the next time they can win. It's all about mindset. It's all about who you associate with as well. So I'm not looking at yesterday as a failure in a bad way. I'm looking at it as a stepping stone because that's getting me one step closer to fasting for that 24 hours. I fasted 21 hours yesterday. I did not eat all day. I will say that. I went all day and that hasn't been my norm. But see, look what happened. In attempting to do 24, I got 21 out of it. I overshot the goal. Well, the goal isn't that, but it is eventually to settle into that on a daily basis. You can't fast forever. But when I do start back eating, I'm only going to eat one meal a day. I'm taking that to my grave. Well, I'm not going to have a grave. The ocean is my grave. Yes, cremate me and sprinkle me like salt in the ocean, baby. That's Jen's instructions. You know? The ocean flows in here, so I want to be a part of that when I go. That's my next experience. Want to be part of the Atlantic, baby. See, I look at the transformation no longer in fear, but as a rite of passage. You know, when I get to that level, I'm going to be twice as fierce as I am now. Because things that I'm saying are going to be on YouTube permanently, and somebody is going to be able to hear that and take from it and be motivated from it. So I'm already part of the ether. Now it's just how many of these can I make and how many people can I affect? The one thing you will always get from me is truth and straight up, you know? But I got to push you, I got to challenge you. I want some people to come with me on this journey. I want some people to try to do this 25-day fast with me if you think you up to it, if you believe in yourself. Because if you got issues going on with you and you do this 25-day fast with me, trust and believe. When I finally get it, because what I'm going to come on here, if it's not tomorrow, if it's not the next day, there will be a day when I would get on here and be like, bam, done. Day one down, baby. Let's go. Let's keep it moving. That wasn't today, but it will be at some point. I made another slide. Every setback is another rep. Those of you who are gym rats will know what I'm talking about. Every setback is another rep mentally. Because what you got to do is you got to be in the mindset that, hey, I'm just going to get up and try that shit again tomorrow. I'm going to keep going until I achieve it. Athletes, you know, they don't come out of the womb knowing how to play that sport. They're taught that sport. You know, Ryan Sheckler on his skateboard, you think he didn't bust his ass before he learned how to ollie? You know, and how many times did he? So it's not how many times you fail or fall, it's getting back up that builds character, that builds strength, you know? So if you fall, whatever you try to do, get back up, keep it moving. Because guess what? The future is going to come regardless. If you're blessed with another day, the future is going to come regardless. So you want to put as many days together as you can of being proud of what you did for that day. So I have some content to create. That is the midday motivator for today. And shout out to Vegan Knowledge JJ. I love you, sweetie. And we're going to keep it moving. I wish you guys to have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you. I got to learn how to speak. I'm learning how to speak Spanish. Hasta mañana. Peace and blessings.